Thank you, Achan Surite, for your thoughtful and encouraging word. As we have now concluded all the opening remarks, now it's time for us to proceed to the main session of today's event, presentation from our distinguished speakers. This session will be facilitated by Mr. Dodi Faidullah, Master of Science from Faculty of Social and Political Science, University of Lampung, who will also serve as the moderator during the discussion segment. Good evening, Mr.
Good
Dodi.
evening, Mbak Sinta.
Yeah. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Dodi Faidullah. Mr. Dodi, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Sinta. Okay, good morning and good afternoon, distinguished speaker, colleagues, and participants. Welcome to day 2, session 3. It's the last session of our international webinar on agroforestry, present case, and the role of higher education institution. My name is Dodi Faidullah from the Faculty of Social Political Science, Universitas Lampung, Indonesia. And it's my great honor to serve as your facilitator or moderator for this session. This session, we will explore the crucial theme about how higher education institutions, local communities, and cooperative system contribute to the present and the future of agroforestry. We are grateful to have an exceptional lineup of speakers who will share insight and from academic, community, and environmental and policy perspective. Our speaker for this session include from Agriculture University in Krakow team. There are Prof. Andrew Sekman, Ewa Błońska, Prof. Jaroslaw Socha, Prof. Thomas Deletsky. Together, they will address the topic about the role of higher education in agroforestry. And we are also pleased to welcome two professors from Universidad Nacional de Colombia, Medellin, who will share their collaborative research with the Center for Tropical Research at the Agriculture University in Krakow, will present by Prof. Juan Carlos and Prof. Walter Osorio. And next, we are honored to have Dr. Natalia Pacheco, a scholar at the Global Network for Human Rights and the Environment. And we are also expecting Hon. Arsenio Ferreira da Silva, the Secretary of the State for Cooperative Government of the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. And from Vietnam National University of Forestry, another Harvest partner, we have Dr. Thi Hong. She will present on agroforestry in Vietnam and the role of human. And finally, we will hear a working paper presentation from FUSCOD, Center for Decentralization and Local Governance, Faculty of Law, Universitas Kristen Indonesia. To ensure everyone has sufficient time, we kindly request each speaker to limit their presentation around 7 until 10 minutes. And I will give a reminder when 1 minute remains. And after all the presentation are complete, we will continue with Q&A session. And please, participants, are welcome to write a question in the chat box. And now we will move to our presentation. Let's begin with Professor Andrew Sekman again.
Professor Sekman introduced me as a vice rector, but now I will be soil scientist, and I will show you some information about the soil analysis because I think it is very important for agroforestry system. Good recognition of site conditions and good recognition of soil is, in my opinion, a very important element for agroforestry. I'm working at University of Agriculture, but my research I'm conducting in the Department of Forest Ecology and Silviculture at Faculty of Forestry. And now I will show you environmental geochemistry in practice, laboratory resources, and I will show you some project that we are conducting in our department. In my department, we have new laboratory of geochemistry of the forest environment and areas intended for reclamation. In last year, we got money for renovation of that laboratory and money for new analyzers, new equipment for that laboratory. And can you see on the photos new equipment and the condition of our laboratory? We have a lot of analyzers because our laboratory is dedicated for analyze not only soil but also water and plant material. We have a lot of detector for carbon, for different form of carbon nitrogen, because it is a very important topic now because we spent a lot of time for that project, for project about the climate change and as effect of that climate change on soil characteristic. 2 years or 3 years ago, we bought also analyzer for microplastic, and we publish results about the microplastics in soil. We try connect soil characteristics, soil properties with plants, with especially in trees. We have a lot of methods for analysis of soil, water, and plant. In my department, we have a lot of project dedicated for the forest, but in the past we also conducted studies near in agroforestry. On the end of my presentation, I will tell you about results from that studies. I'm conducting a lot of studies about the effect of deadwood in creation of soil characteristic. 10 years ago, I got first project about it. Now I finish second project dedicated for the mountain area. First project, it was dedicated for lowland area, and now I finish a project about the effect of deadwood as microbial hotspots in mountain forest soil. That project was financed by the National Science Center. Professor Sechman told about the sources of money for grants for project at our university. Now we finish that project. We publish 12 papers after that project in a good journal. With my PhD students, I also conducting a project about the effect of drought on microbiological activity and the composition of deadwood of different species in temperature forests. In the next year, we will finish that project, and my PhD students will have a final exam and finish PhD studies. In cooperation with colleagues from Poznań University, we conducting studies about the effect of different tree species in creation of soil characteristic. Especially, we try determine dynamics of water infiltration and retention in forest soil. In that project, we used a very old experiment. I think 16 years ago that experiment started, and now we have a possibility to continue analysis, and we conducted a lot of field studies and also a lot of laboratory analysis. In this year, we also finish a project about the effect of shrubs on biodiversity of soil, of temperature pine stands. We choose 3 different shrub species and in a pine monoculture, and we try estimate effect on soil microorganism in connection with amount and quality of soil organic matter. In that project, we cooperated with a colleague from Jagiellonian University, and one PhD student is also conducting that studies. With cooperation with people from Polish Scientists Academy, we got project about the magnetic and geochemical characteristic of the relict charcoal hearth, unique pre-coal industrial and cultural heritage. It is very interesting project in I think that cooperation will give us a lot of benefits. We also conduct project about the verification of the conditions of soil benchmark surfaces in Poland with different university from all Poland, from Poznań, Toruń, Warsaw, and Wrocław. We started in that year studies in the field, and we will collect detailed information about the soil on the control plots that they choose 50 years ago, and we will try estimate what is happen on that plots, what is happen with soil conditions. On the first part of my presentation, I told you about the new equipment, about the renovation of our laboratory. It is effect of a big project financed by European Commission. Title of that project is Restoration and Preservation of Wetlands in Nature 2000 and Green Infrastructure Areas. 3 years ago, we got money in that project. It is first project in the Poland that project is untypical because that project is dedicated for 10 years. In the past, we have shorter project for 3-4 years. That in that project we will have money for 10 years. It is a good option for scientists because we can conduct long experiment, and now we preparing environmental protection task, and in the future we will monitoring effect of that protection task on especially on soil characteristic and water conditions. But in the past, we also conducted research on the impact of land management on soil properties. In my opinion, that research are close to agroforestry. I think recognition of soil characteristic is very important in land management, and we can monitor effect of land management by soil characteristic. And in the past, with a colleague from UK, from Reading University, we conducted studies about the soil organic matter stabilization and carbon cycling enzyme activity are affected by land management. And the main idea of this study is to investigate how land management impacts soil organic matter stabilization and biological characteristic. Soil sampling was undertaken across 7 transects, crossing the boundary between agriculture and forestry. The transect covered pasture, arable fields, combined with 3 young secondary woodlands and major ancient semi-natural woodlands. Results of that studies we published with colleagues from UK. We noted differences between agriculture and forest in soil organic matter quality and in enzyme activity. If you want, you can see in that publication there we formulate a conclusion that our study confirmed the importance of land use and management type in shaping soil characteristic, especially enzyme activity and soil carbon transformation, accumulation, and sequestration. Results show that land use clearly affect soil organic matter factors, which are important drivers of soil microbial community composition and its enzyme activity. With my PhD students, we also prepare studies about the effect of forest and agriculture land use on the accumulation of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons in relation to soil properties and possible pollution source. We also decided for the transect between agriculture and forest systems, and we noted significant differences between agriculture soil and forest soil. We noted higher higher accumulation of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons in forest soil compared to the agriculture. It is effect of soil organic matter quality, amount of that quality, chemical characteristic of that material. Thank you very much for your attention. Short presentation about the possibility. My team, my department, I invite you to a collaboration. You know my details, contact information. If you want, please contact with me. Thank you very much for your attention and for invitation for that very interesting meeting. Thank you.